The UK, the originator, the inventor of the jury trial system, wants to eliminate this check on the totalitarian control of the government and hand the reins over deciding guilt and innocence to magistrates. So, what would you say would be the steel man, their reasoning for this, that they are trying to sell to the public? First of all, it would cost less. It would be more efficient time-wise, and it would speed up the queue of 70,000 cases that they've been able to manufacture by arresting people for naughty tweets, for disagreeing with the state, thus speeding the trains to the gulags that they've been building. And guys, right now, just thumb up the video for the algorithm. Just it costs you $0, and leave me your comment with your thoughts on this matter. And yes, the Labour government has stated that they will still leave murder, manslaughter, and rape cases to a jury of your peers. I mean, that is unless you're one of the noble faith people, in which case you'll get an apology for being suspected of nefarious activities like being part of grooming gangs around the English countryside from the elitists in government that say the diversity is our strength, and certainly such actions have strengthened British society. That's the compromise that they're offering by removing this 800-year-old tradition that acts as a check on their power. But here is something that I think you guys will find interesting that dovetails perfectly to the United Kingdom and their current proposed actions. In the USSR, murderers, rapists, and thieves were seen as redeemable comrades by the state apparatus and treated with kid gloves compared to political dissidents who felt the iron hand of Soviet elites in the Communist Party. Why do you think that is? Because if you disagreed with the government, you had the ability to undermine their rule and thus their grip on power. And in the end, isn't that the whole point of selling your soul out to this communist ideology that everybody knows would not work? And a common murder in this case is no threat to your position as opposed to, say, a satirist poking fun at your ineptitude and turning, with his words, the public against you. So, in totalitarian Britain, who cares if a jury of your peers is able to decide cases involving violent crimes? That's fine. The inefficiencies are allowed to exist there. But not if someone tweets out a naughty, not if someone might galvanize public opinion against the British elite, against the Labour government. We, as those who hold the reins of power currently, dare not risk allowing these people to go free to walk amongst the public, so we will farm out that trial to one of our approved magistrates. For efficiency, we'll say. That's right. Hand over the keys to the centuries-old justice system over to a single state-salaried employee. The jury, my friends, is not a bug, it's the essential feature. It's the unruly, un-co-optable, beautiful wrench thrown into the gears of the state's smooth-running oppression mobile. 12 jurors are a mini revolution in the box. They are the voice of the common man, the bloke who knows deep down in his bones that the law is being used as a blunt instrument against a political rival, a noisy neighbor, or someone who dared tweet a mean thing about the supreme leader's new haircut. A judge, no matter how wise his wig states that he is, answers to the minister of justice. Remove the jury and you have officially opened the automated doors to the gulags. Every single case will be judged through the lens of the ruling party ethos. Guilty of standing against the state, verdict delivered faster than a hot cup of state-approved misery. We keep the jury system because they are our shield. They are the necessary speed bump in the road, preventing the smooth, slick, and terrifyingly fast slide into a totalitarian abyss from which we will probably never emerge. They are one of the last best hopes for ensuring that justice remains a word associated with fairness, not just a synonym for what the state desires. So I say, keep the jury. Long live the beautiful chaos of citizen judgment. Because the alternative, picture it, state-appointed judges, those robotic enforcers of the ruling party's woke whims, rubber-stamping convictions like they're approving expense reports. The next thing you know is Gulag o'clock for anyone who dares tweet. Oi, mate, that's a bit much there, eh? I don't like to pay this eco-tax, or I'm not in favor of this new pronoun mandate. The judges will be part of the machine. And very quickly, it's defy dear leader's wishes, defy Big Brother, and you too will be put on trial in front of one of our favored and loyal magistrates that we don't have to worry about. These judges are now not only being paid to enforce the Ministry of Truth's policies, but they're being coerced under threat as well. And the Orwellian automated doors to the Gulag swing wide open for dissidents like you and me. That, my friends, is England's trajectory. I invite you to prove me wrong.